killed that shit.
What's up, YT? What's going on? It's your boy Jess the Barber, and today we're gonna get right to it. And on today's tutorial, we're gonna do a drop fade, but first we're gonna start off by combing down the hairs, separating what we don't need, going towards the top. And as this small clip is going on right now, I'm gonna take the time to appreciate every single one of you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all that. Thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And what are you guys waiting for? Subscribe. Okay, now right here, you're gonna see me zooming in. I have no idea what he was doing. I don't know what was in his mind. He was probably like, you know what, boy, you better not mess me up. You mess me up, I'm calling my daddy. All right, all jokes aside, with our Andis Masters, we're gonna go with the grain with the number 3 guard. What this method is doing right here is debulking everything, but yet keeping it dark for the sides. And y'all stick around because this transformation is crazy. And as you guys are watching this tutorial, I know for a fact this beat is getting you guys hyped. I know it. If it's getting me hyped, it's getting you guys hyped. Y'all go follow this guy right here. He makes these beats right here that I've been using ongoing non-stop. His name is Angel La Ciencia. Link is down below. So we haven't even got this haircut started, y'all. Now it's time to give you guys the banger. With our Andis Masters, we're gonna start off by balding them out in this area, and that'll be our first initial guideline. Also, with the mid drop fade, it looks like we're starting off pretty low here, but we're not. We're actually gonna start extending as we go. And as we extend to the next guideline, we usually extend about 1 inch to 1/2 inch. And when you extend to 1/2 inch to 1 inch, that usually ensures you for a more gradient look. While this video fast forwards, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out one and only Barber plug. He's on Instagram. He delivers here all over Fresno, surrounding areas. If you need your barber supplies, you guys, that's the guy to go to. Again, that's one and only Barber plug on Instagram. Go follow him, guys. He's trying to reach to 500 followers. Go follow him, guys. Now with my Gold FX trimmers, we're gonna bald out the bottom before we get to my Uno shavers. Because on a bald fade, we gotta get a shaver to it, baby. Now on my previous video, I told you guys I was gonna let you guys know how the FX3 trimmers hit. The new FX3, the red new FX3 trimmers hit. But guess what? I ended up selling them. Why did I sell them? They just didn't hit for me, guys. I mean, they hit a little too hard. I want to tell you that. They hit just a little too hard. They started scratching up people. They started nicking people. And you know what? I ended up selling them to someone that's less heavy-handed. And am I heavy-handed? I don't feel like I am. But it just wasn't the trimmer for me, you guys. So I know we're a little behind telling the story about the FX3. So right here you see me with my lever all the way open, going up about 1/2 inch all around the head. Now with my Andis Masters, we're gonna open up right about a notch, and we're gonna go right over that first initial guideline. Mind you, as you see me erasing this first initial guideline, you're gonna see me lever playing, feathering, and detailing all at the same time. Now Jesse, what is feathering? I know. What's feathering? Just brought in this new word. What is feathering? Well, it's pretty much tilting your blade sideways and feathering in like that. Pretty much, it's the same thing as detailing, but I call it feathering because you're only missing with at least 2 or 3 teeth at the corners. Now with my number 1 guard, we're gonna open up this lever all the way open. We're gonna go up about 1 inch all around his head. And always remember, when going up to the next guideline, you want to go up with the C motion. You want to reduce any harsh guidelines. You'll also want to minus that double work, because the less work the better, right? Alright, let me rephrase that just a little bit. Yeah, the less work the better, but as consistent you'll become, the less work you'll have in the future. We'll put it that way. Now with our half guard halfway open, we're gonna go underneath that 1 guard that was all the way open. When erasing this 1 guard all the way open, don't go past the 1 guard all the way open, if that makes sense. You don't want to make any other harsh guidelines. Still sticking with that half guard, we're gonna go ahead and close this guard all the way and work on some detail right underneath that one guard all the way open. With this guard, you'll notice me rocking side to side. This is another form of detailing. You'll also see me working with my corners of the blade. When I say feathering, that's what I mean. When debulking with the 2-guard closed, you might want to start off kind of slow. You never know how thin that hair could be on the inside. If his hair seems a little bit too thin, you might want to go with a higher guard, maybe a 3 or a 4, then gradually move back down on your guards. In his case here, we're sticking with the number 2 closed. Now with the number 1 guard, we're going to go ahead and start lever playing and detailing. We're working right between the half guard and the 2 guard all the way open. A lot of you guys will notice me using my brush a lot. A lot of it's habit, but it never hurts to be too clean, right? Now with my no guard nudged open, we're going right over that no guard fully closed. At this point, we're also going to start detailing between the 1 guard and the no guard fully closed. As you see me using my corners. That's what I call my feather technique. Don't forget, at any point, if you see any dark spots, go ahead and hit it with your corners. A way to notice any inconsistent spots is to look away from your fade. Maybe look at an object, maybe look at the floor, maybe look out the window, anything. Then come back, look at your fade, you'll definitely notice something. So at this point, you guys, if you guys haven't liked, subscribed, shared, share if you like. You guys don't have to share, but like, comment, subscribe, do that now. Your boy is dropping diamonds every week. And right here you see me picking it out with just the comb. We're getting ready to debulk it with clipper over comb. You'll also notice that I'm not going to go too harsh with the clipper. As I'm clipper over combing, we don't want to debulk too much. You can also do freehand as you see me doing here, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're barely starting out as a barber. I mean, one move from a client, you could clip them, and I wouldn't really recommend this. Now we're going to shave with my Uno shavers for a more gradient look. And remember, we're shaving right over what the trimmers already did. Just what using the shavers gives your fade that extra pop. Now for some more detail work with my Babyliss FX trimmers. What you see me doing right here is feathering out and finding any type of dark spots that don't belong in this dope fade. What you see me saying no to is don't take your trimmers to any bulk you see above, which is like above a number 1.5 guard, a 2 guard. Like I said before, if you're barely starting off as a barber, I wouldn't recommend doing certain things. Like that, what I did, that method, taking a trimmer to the bulk, you can easily clip someone. Now before moving to his front lineup and lining everything up, we're going to do something at his mom's request. Basically, his mom Melissa wanted a front 1-inch taper before we started lining them up. And me personally speaking, I like these front tapers. They look pretty good with long hair. Now what we separated, we're taking this down with the one guard fully open. And always go with the grain to keep it as dark as possible. Next, we're spraying some hold spritz to get the sharpest lineup. You'll see at the end. Also, a lot of it that I combed down after I sprayed this hold spritz is a lot of his bangs, so there's no pushback here. In most cases, when lining up, you want to start off in the middle and then work your way off to the weakest point. In his case, his right side is his weakest. After completing his right side of the lineup, make sure his left side of the lineup matches up correctly to the right side. And how you make sure things are nice and symmetrical is step back, look at the lineup, or just simply look at the mirror. But in my experience, stepping back and actually look at him usually works for me. But the mirrors never lie. When lining up the C-cup, you want to make it as natural as you can without pushing them back. Usually with the arches, same as the hairline, I like to step back and see where the natural hairline's at, then come back and continue to line them up. Now it's coming to the point in the video where I tell you guys to look away, because I'm going to start using enhancements, and the enhancements I'm using is heavy enhancements, and this stuff lasts for days, you guys. And the ones that I'm telling to look away are the ones that are against enhancements. Not everybody's in for enhancements. If you guys are interested in these heavy enhancements, I'll have the link below for 10%. Use Just a Barber, JESSTHEBARBER, that's Just a Barber, for your 10% off. To perfectly apply these enhancements, you want to hold your enhancement card directly lined up with your lineup. Also, apply your enhancements at an angle, because if applied straight forward, you just might leave it unnatural looking. Now that lineup is looking fire, y'all. Now with my Barber pencil, we're going to go ahead and give them that next level of crispiness, y'all. Check it out. What this does is make any hairline, mustache, beard pop out to the next level. And when I mean next level, it means next level of crispiness, y'all. Now I do see some barbers leaving it just like this. Now I can't hate on it, every barber's different, but me, I can't do it. What you'll see me doing next is grabbing my Andis XLs and blending this right into the skin for a way more natural look. Oh man, but we ain't done. To make this lineup pop even more, we're gonna hit it up with the razor. Now make sure when you're lining up anything with the razor, you're stretching out the skin. You don't want to play skip rocks. What that means is if you don't stretch out the skin's gonna wrinkle up and boom, there goes your lineup and then there goes your future client. So again, never forget to stretch the skin. Alright y'all, now we're at the end of the video. It's been a blast. I hope you liked the video, hope you liked the content, hope you liked the voiceover. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, what y'all waiting for? Press that subscribe button, y'all. Also, don't forget to like and comment. It really helps the algorithm, guys. Appreciate it. Now the moment you guys been waiting for, the before and after. Check it out right after this lineup. And boom, check it out, y'all, the before. And the after, y'all, the after. This boy's looking sharp. Alright y'all, so that was it. This is just the barber. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Content coming every Tuesday, and I'm out.
Just killed that shit.